there, and welcome back to another Simon Says Farms video. As always, I'm Liz, and today I have a fan request regarding how to trim goat hoofs. This may come as a daunting or scary task, but once you do it a few times, it's really painless for both you and your goat. The frequency of trimming their hoofs really depends on what kind of surface they live on. So if they live on a rocky or sandy surface that helps keep their hoofs really trimmed, you won't have to trim them nearly as often as if they live on a grassy or muddy surface, which really allows their hoofs to grow more quickly. Their diet will also play a role in how frequent you'll have to trim their hoofs. There are many different tools you can use to trim your goat's hoofs. I prefer these orange handled trimmers that you can find at your local feed store, or my personal favorite, Amazon.com. I also prefer to trim my goat's hoofs on my milk stand. So let's get trimming. So there's two parts of the hoof that we trim. There's the hoof wall, which is this outer section and inner section. And then there's this white spongy section that is called the sole. And we're going to be trimming both of these. Now first, you want to dig out all of this dirt and manure that gets compacted into the hoof. That will expose the overgrown hoof wall. Once you've cleaned out the dirt, you can then see the exposed hoof wall that you'll have to trim back. So next you're going to trim the hoof wall. So now you can see that the hoof wall and the sole are somewhat even. Now I'm going to take off the heel of the sole. So you can leave it just like this, as long as there's no space in between the hoof wall and the sole to get dirt or manure in. You should be able to prevent things like hoof rot. Now you want to be careful when you're trimming the sole. As you can see, it's white right now. As you cut it shorter and shorter, it'll turn translucent, and you get too far down, it'll actually start turning pink. And you want to stop cutting immediately if it's pink, because the pink is actually blood. If you do trim too far down, you can use a product called Quick Stop. I will put a link below in the description where you can buy that. I personally just use some baking soda and give them some time. So I'm going to trim down a little further, as I prefer my hoofs to be a little shorter. As you can see, it's now more translucent, and you can see a very small hint of pink underneath. And I'm going to stop right here so I don't accidentally cut too far down and make her bleed. Sometimes when you trim down too far, they will walk gingerly for the next couple of days. It would be like trimming your fingernails back too far. So very simply, that's how I trim my goat's hoofs. I hope this helps you become more comfortable trimming your goat's hoofs. And as always, if you have any questions or comments regarding this video or suggestions on another video, please leave that in the comment section below. And as always, please subscribe, and we hope to see you next time.